Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about the Savage Crucible Varnock. I got this while I was out at Wonderfest, but it will be coming to Titan Toys Expo. So make sure you check that out. I'll put the video description at the end as well. So welcome. This figure is actually pretty nice. Everyone knows I love sword and sorcery. So this is my nice new blend into getting more barbarians, especially because I like the different types of styles. He has a tattoo style. We'll get into that in a second. We have this cool mask sculpt as well too. Which this is definitely one of those things where it's like, it gives you like a raider style, like a masked barbarian. Again, I personally loved masked characters. I do not care necessarily for unmasked characters. Like if you want to hide your face, like do it at all times. Do not remove mask, right? Here we have a cool tattoo design. And then over here we have a cloth-like. We have our tattoo. And I believe this part of it is random on the body, depending on which one you get. But there's a lot to go over, and I do mean that. Oh, wow. Right out the box, we have really nice range. We actually can get a full-blown, and one of my favorite things to say, T-pose. Head articulation, even with our helmeted head, we actually get a nice articulation and range of motion. This is going to get in the way with this helmet, but when we try on different ones, we'll talk about that. Our wraps are wrapped around. We have a weapon item holder as well as a peg for more parts and customization. We have our sword holster here. As far as, we have a beautiful front ab crunch. We can go in reverse and we can tilt side to side. That leaves room for a ton of expression. As far as the arms go, we do have a bicep swivel. We have a beautiful double joint as well. And we do have butterflies. As far as the, we went over, damn. Here's the lower waist as well. Leg articulation, there is no drop down, but you can lift up to 90 degrees with no issue. We have a double joint. The wrap right here at the top, it can wiggle a little bit, but more importantly, there is now a new ratchet joint on the ankle. That was one thing I noticed right away, which does make it stronger. I noticed that some people would say that their joints were loose, and I remember they had the toe pivot. Personally, I really like the toe pivot. I want it to come back, but I know a lot of people did not like that. But I'm a toe pivot guy. And I don't know if you can hear that. Hold on. Yeah, there's a new ratchet there. So it's really nice. That means your articulation and range of motion have all remained the same, but now have more strength. Ooh, see, that joint is really tight. I'm gonna have to definitely heat that up later. So now I'm gonna have trouble with these ratchet joints because they're really tight in the beginning. But let's see about our hunch over. So yeah, your barbarians are gonna have a good time. Oh, by the way, there's rotation here underneath at the peg. So that means your legs will actually have proper range of motion and movement. I'm just doing funny quick poses, but I want to talk about the tattoo. And everyone knows I hate tabs. I'm so bad at tabbing. Oh, there's a back tattoo too. All right, hold on. I didn't know that. There is a back tattoo. Let's get this through the arm. Oh yeah, that's dope. Scorpion. Did not realize that. Cool scorpion. So that means that this tail goes either way around the body. That's really dope. We have our shoulder pauldrons already that came on. There's a lot of place to stick stuff and items on this. So this is gonna be really cool. I'm gonna take the necklace off and we're just gonna test the head articulation. Now, you get way more range without stuff being in the way. So that's really, really good. Imagine if you were like a axe raider or something like that. So you do, yeah. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. You do get full boot range, not a little bit. You get a lot more range. So I just couldn't because my joints were tight. Wow. Probably because of the long flight and it was cold. So yeah, you actually get a lot more range. But with that being said, he's so sturdy now. I'm gonna have to put a lot more effort and strength into that. One of the things we're gonna do is go over all the accessories. I'm not gonna pop them all on, but we will show some differences in them. And it's pretty crazy because it's a lot. So let's get into that. So let's talk about accessories. I don't even know. Oh, you know what? Let's start off with our head sculpts, right? You will get 2 other head sculpts. Here is our newer head sculpt, which I'm going to call this an Axe Raider sculpt. We have this crazy style like skinned leather helmet with horns. It covers over the nose and the face, and it has a yelling sculpt. The beard is crazy. I like the little tints of white in it as well too. And then here, I believe this was a previous helmet used, but it has a new face sculpt inside, which is really nice. This is dope. This is a reuse helmet. We do get another another style of bandolier, which has a lot of adding points for porting out different things on it, as well as items in the front. You will get a lot of weapons, and I do mean a lot. Here we are with, I'm gonna call this a frost axe. Ooh, let's pick you back up. Here we are with a frost axe. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. It's not really made of frost, but it has a nice blue tint to it. The tint is down here in the blue as well as on the axe, and we have bone back on the top. We will get a short knife. We will get another type of front lace sword. You will get a Zweihander big style sword, Zweihander bone sword. You will get a sheath with a short sword. I just put the short sword in there, but I do believe the sheath is for this blade. Nope, I was wrong. So let's see what blades do fit in there. Oh, you can just put other swords in there. So these two styles of swords will fit in there. You see, it has a peg hole for you to put it on the back, or you want to put it on the side. There's lots of options. You will also get a canteen for water. Here's the peg for it. You have the little chain link cuffs. You will get a shield as well. You will get a short spear. It's double-sided too, so it has a bladed tip as well. You will also get alternative arms. Now, this is what's really cool, because if you wanted to make it symmetrical, you have a style of either the tattoo or the bandaged arm, and it comes with fist on them. You can take them out. The cuffs are removable as well too, so that's a nice little accessory. Which means if you want to just bare arms, you can have them, or if you want it wraps, you have it. What's even cooler is you get the fur backpack, along with carrying another item here. There we are. And you will also get replaceable legs. See, I didn't know about this. This is definitely really cool. So we get replaceable legs, left and right. And you do get more sets of hands, so you will get some opened action hands, as well as FU hands. And at least a peg for swapping out some stuff. Oh, if you want some skulls dangling, you could be a skull dangler. That sounded all wrong. That sounded way too wrong. I didn't think about that. But let's pop a couple items in, take a quick look at some stuff that we can accessorize, right? So here we have one of the blades. So let's take a blade. Let's say we wanted to add our skull poppers. And like I said, I'm bad with tabs, but, oh, we could put it in the back here. Just trying to show off some stuff. Ooh, see, I'm terrible with tabs, and I am always gonna look like an embarrassment popping in tabs. So again, I wanted to place one here so you can visualize it. And then if we try to pop more blades in and things like that, let's see. We have a knife back here. We could pop the fur on. So if I kept the wraps on, this would have looked cool as a raider. Get the little fur on top. We pop this in, pop this head on. I think I hurt my wrist on my way home. It hasn't been the same for a bit. Hold on. There we go. So again, you have options of having a terrifying style raider looking really cool. I can't wait to do photos. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get into some size comparisons. I'm gonna bring out some other styles of sword and sorcery. We're gonna get to it. Now, before we jump to the size comparison, I forgot to open up my blind bag weapon. So let's check this out. Which weapon did I get? I know it's a little bit of a shorter weapon, so it's probably a dagger, but I'm curious about what color. So yeah, I got a, oh, hold on. Oh, it's two weapons. All right, so I got double weaponed up. Let me just change the focus. So I got a scimitar and I got a short dagger. Both green. Oh, that's nice. I got two. So there's that, right? But now as we jump to the size comparison, I have a few things we can set it up to. One of them, Actually, the first two will be also from Savage Crucible. We have Warrior with Ball and Chain, and then I chose one of my Lizardmen because everyone knows I love the Lizardmen. So here's Warrior with Ball and Chain, and here is Lizard. And as you can see here, you can fully mix and match all of these guys. Like, it doesn't even matter. But I added some stuff to him from one of the sets. Warrior with Ball and Chain is stock. But if I wanted to take this cape and pop it on him, it's possible. If I want to take the armor from that and put it on this, it's possible. That's the cool thing about modular lines, and it's one of my favorite things to do. I love stuff like this. So it's really cool to see these kind of guys all together. I don't have to hold them, but I'm just doing it. But it's really cool. So again, showing you those size comparison between these three. Pretty much all the same height, but showing you that they can mix and match. Next up, I have Hilder from Zest Ray Studios. I figured she'd fit in perfectly with this line, and it does, and I love that kind of synergy that you can get across lines, where it's like, I can have things from other lines, and they'll look absolutely great together. Here we are with a Mezco Toys Conan, a little bit on the smaller side. Next up, we have a Mythic Legions. I have a mixed Barbarian Silver Knight combo. Shout out to Joe Suter Art, who came up with that kit bash and let me use it. So here we are. So these three look phenomenal together. Different sizes, look really cool. Your Sword and Sorcery line feels really good having all three of these, especially if you love Barbarians, which I do. So I'm in a happy place. Here is a Snake Godman from YOLO 2 Toys. I think this is really cool to mix and match with it. Again, you can use it as a monster or one of the fake gods that they pray to that's not Crom. Crom, shout out to Crom, baby. Here we are with a Marvel Legends Manwolf. Looking really cool. So yeah, there's a bunch of different things that you can do size and different wise that are gonna be really cool. Next up, we have a Medi Toys Orc. And you know, if you wanted to get that larger, big, bombastic against all odd thing, here you are. Man, it's a really good time for toys, and it's just never enough money. And one of the coolest things right now is that genres that normally would not get attention are now getting attention, and everyone's kind of enjoying their little part of what they've always wanted. And I think it's a great time to be a toy collector. Terrible for wallets though, terrible for wallets. But yeah, it's really cool. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you so much. I hope you find it informative. I hope you find it fun. Hope you enjoy the photos at the end. I'm gonna do some videos, but then I have to jump right into New York Comic Con as I just got back from Wonderfest. So I'm gonna try to do a couple of videos, and I'm rambling. But it's because I'm excited. I'm reinvigorated. It was really cool. It's been a good year. So thank you to all of you who've made it that way. And as always, please be good, do good. Drink your water, guys. Later.